through the pistols. She doesn't win that. So
if she wins on the op against Kenny, something's wrong.
Yeah, fundamentally wrong. That would be a massive storyline. But this is the thing. I feel like if we are going to see the third map, it has to come down to this point right here, right now. A map 3G. You can hear the music pumping us up. We'll be getting into this one pretty quickly. This is going to be the winner match of Group A. We still have the deciders to go. We'll have those later this evening. But for now, it's going to be kennyS versus Juliano. A surprise package in this tournament. I don't think many people expected us to get to the upper bracket, but here we are. And so we'll be getting into this one. It's rifles, M4A1, M4A4, and AKs to decide. It's MR15.
The countdown has begun.
And we'll see how this one pans out.
Well, here we go. Into the first map, and like you say, the rifle will indicate exactly where we sit.
That's not the kind of start Juliano wanted to have.
kennyS is one of those players recently seems to be getting better and better. Not just the AWP, which is he's synonymous with. It seems like he's got all disciplines on point right now. The AK especially on his T side with Inferno, Mirage, seems like he'd be more than happy to stay with those weapons. Pistols especially.
Oh, she did it! She nailed it! It wasn't necessary. It was a 1D, but she did a ton of damage to him. That's awesome. Either way, that's sick.
That is sick. Exactly going to start now. All of a sudden, Juliano's got it.
Kenny's, it is. We saw it. It's not on the upper scoreboard, but it is 2-1 right now. So Kenny's isn't being counted in game. Now it's 3-1. Really? Keep an eye on the E-bot. Well, we saw it. We saw the start.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. That's weird. Usually it's the other way around.
Yeah.
Well, follow the reverse. 3-1.
For once, that's the way to go.
There we go.
Gets the
you know what?
one.
Maybe not follow the E-bot. You know what? Handicap Juliano. And get wrecked kennyS.
Fair enough. We had a box play coming there once again. None of the fair stuff, but Kenny's still got to get that nice headshot.
3-3.
Yeah. Quick 3-3. I like it.
Unfortunately, the problem is that, well, it doesn't matter. It's a symmetrical map. But the halftime's going to end up being 1 round late. We'll see if they just play it out. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But Juliano has the lead regardless of which score you are following. Kenny's going to bring it back. And now there's a decision to make. Is Kenny leading? Or is he tied? Or is he one behind?
It's tied.
Supposedly, yeah. That's what we're led to believe. By the bot of E-bot.
That guy's a spastic.
Sometimes, yeah.
That's another word, guys, you can't really use.
What do you mean?
Trust me, you can't use that word.
Really?
Yeah.
Where I come from, it just literally means nothing.
It's a really bad word.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, there you go. The more you know with Henry.
Move along. 5-5.
Oh, there you go.
So we'll stay away from that one.
Okay, cool. Noted. In my world, doesn't mean anything.
Anyway.
Just like Henry G, doesn't mean a thing.
6-5 in favor of Kenny.
The score up top is the correct one, according to the studio, and therefore it is 5-5. Juliano still in this, and she's going to take the lead back 6-5 now. So there you go. The correct score, the top score. Screw you, E-bot. You are something not that I cannot stand.
It's going pretty much the way you would have expected, actually, to be quite close on the rifles. Then going to op, it's going to be all Kenny, and I feel like pistol also going to be mostly Kenny. But, you know, Juliano, it's going to be important to, she wants to be a part of this best of 3. Get a good win here. Get a hefty margin, but Kenny's making sure that's not happening.
Indeed. We said the rifles, and we said the whole series should be heavily favored towards him, but it's very close so far. 7-6 now. kennyS does increase his lead to 2, though. That's going to be the half one. And we go into the final round of the first half here. Juliano looking to get the 8-7, but kennyS though doing a lot of damage, kicking things off, takes it down to 48 HP, and she will get the final frag. So, yeah, very equal indeed. 8-7. And we'll be going to the second, and Juliano looking pretty comfortable, I have to say. Smile on the face as well. As we go into the second half now.
And Jacob just napping in the background there.
A lot of napping going on today.
Why not? Seems to be a theme.
If Juliano wins, wins the op, will you shave your head?
Who's that question to?
It's actually to me, but I was hoping you would answer it, and then I would just pretend it was to you the whole time.
I don't think anyone should commit to that. Like, unless you're feeling super confident, Matt. Like,
dude, I mean, why not? My hair's a mess lately anyway.
When we can set up a charity thing, we'll collect some money for it. Then you'd have to do it.
I've done that before, actually. I shaved my head for cancer. No, actually, I did it for Hurricane Katrina. I couldn't quite get to the... It has to be 10 inches to cut it for the Wake Foundation for Cancer, and I didn't quite get there. I was about, like, 7 or whatever, and I got sick of it.
Fair enough.
So, I wanted to do it for cancer.
Bloody cancer.
Guaranteed.
But Juliano making a game of it. Back to 9-9. She's sticking with the M4 more commonly. I want to see more 1Ds.
Are you ready for
That-
hashtag
all right.
with kennyS?
She's actually been pretty. I just said she was sticking with the M4. She's actually been pretty dynamic. This morning she was more favorable toward the M4, but she's been comfortable in the AK in this game as well. Showing off it now. 2-round lead over kennyS.
It's getting interesting here. Her play right now is on point. Kenny seemingly a little bit rattled, just trying to peek-a-boo behind the boxes. Trying to get that one tap. Dreaded one tap.
Well then. kennyS though still behind by 1 round here. 11th place turn really is going the full distance, but there it is. 11-11 once again. We've seen it a lot today.
Make
actually.
a wish.
Make a wish. For anyone who's not American, for some reason that means make a wish. Don't know why. Don't know where it
Never
came
heard
from.
of this before.
Neither have I, but Matt always says it, so I just go along with it.
Yeah,
It's a real thing.
sure.
But where does it come from though?
I don't know the origin. Do I look like Tinkerbell who can tell you your fate?
Yep.
That's probably not even what she does.
I don't think
You do actually look
And
like that.
to be fair, I actually look like Tinkerbell every night when Henry asks me to dress that way.
Look at the hat you're wearing right now, dude.
It's not as bad as Henry's.
True.
Match will be stopped by admin.
I think
Ebot
they've, I
has
think they've done
flipped
that
out.
because
Yeah.
they've got the wrong score down there, so they're trying to keep things off what we see on our screen right now.
Yeah. Make sure
So
it
nothing's
doesn't
going to
screw
stop.
up.
It's just make sure it doesn't stop us prematurely.
So Kenny's 13-12. We've lost because of, there it goes. It has brought back kennyS. We've just got to enter in Juliano's name again at the top. 13-13 going to be the score, though.
Close.
Juliano's name doesn't want to come back. There it is, finally. But this is extremely close. Juliano's giving a fight right now. Kenny's got the shot over top of the box, actually threw it. Better still with the AK. But Julie showing no signs of tilt or frustration. That one was a little bit unfair just based on the spawn. Kenny had the nice shot, but she can pull this back.
There's no style points, except you
nuts.
get that kind of at one tap.
Still, though, 13 rounds to Juliano. That's very impressive considering this is Kenny, like a former world champion of the game, considered one of the best players we have in the scene right now as well. So the fact he's taking him right down to the wire, that could have gone either way towards the end. 16-13, he does manage to hold on to the first map victory there. It's going to move on to AWP, and that's the problem for Juliano going forward. He said, oh, hi. Wasn't ready for that.
Hello.
If she was going to have a chance moving on in this series, it had to be on the rifles there. She had to that map.
Yep.
Obviously, Kenny, renowned as one of the world's greatest snipers, and although he lost to Shazam, I don't feel like that's going to be happening.
Yeah, that seemed like an odd thing. He was, to be fair, he did say the map restricted him, and I can understand that because he was kind of, it looked like he was frustrated looking for the angles.
Well,
He
yeah,
missed a lot of open
Quotes,
shots.
actually. He goes, I think anyone could beat me on this map. On the AWP map. He said
wow.
outside, he goes, I think anyone could actually beat me on that AWP map. It doesn't matter how good of an AWPer I am. It doesn't really cater to my style.
Well, let's see if that's true.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe, a bit of a stretch.
Yeah, of course. But I'm just trying to, just some cool quotes to come in there, just to maybe build up the storylines. We're not going to go in and say it's complete.
Is it your
100%.
little pet, Matt?
It looks like a sloth
Yeah.
if you put his face forward. Matt.
Oh, the 3 dots?
Yeah, looks like a little sloth face.
Yeah. Why not? I'm going to take this outside and smash it on the pavement later and actually try and enjoy it.
Off the ground.
Yeah. Why not?
Just 'cause it's from the ground.
Well, I mean, it's in a shell. Won't be when I break
Oh,
it, but here
we
we
got
go.
the timing on point.
That was dead on. They nailed it. Production value. Hashtag. Juliano spots the first shot towards Kenny, but Kenny gets the first kill.
And here we go then.
Score predictions?
16-3.
Yeah.
Ooh.
16-5.
Well, we'll
Let's,
see.
You never know. You never know.
It's the best
Yeah.
ever
Yeah.
assessment to make. You
Yeah,
never know.
You never know.
Is what it is.
Yeah, it could be something like that.
Game of two halves.
This
That's
is
what I'm
yeah.
going to say. So
Could be all 30 rounds or not.
3-0 so far. I've been very we saw Kenny missing a lot of shots against Shazam. Like a couple of sitters. It looked like he was kind of warming up still, but he does hit that one. Doesn't manage to get the kill, but does rectify it. 4-0 now, and this looks like it could be the one side of the fair we're
Kenny's just
expecting.
wrecking right now.
Yeah, he really is.
Well, at least this is the winner's match right now, so it's not all over for Juliano.
No.
Even if Kenny comes out and takes this one.
So we're on Kenny's screen now.
She's almost hoping for like that miracle peak where she just peeks out and flicks really hard. That works. Kenny misses. Because like Kenny's just dominating the peak game. We can barely see him on her screen, and she's just going out and firing into these angles.
Well, he bounces back straight away. 5-1 now. I think this will be the trend. He'll get like 3 or 4 in a row. and she'll bounce back with one, and then he'll just come back in, swing in.
But with this rate, you'd be speaking like 16-3.
Yes, exactly.
That was sick. He's so nutty.
He seems like he's got his map under control now. It was
I wonder if
a bit
he
of a slow
practiced.
starter for him. I don't think he did. We've been hanging out with him since
Well,
every
we've been
break.
in here.
Well, no, every break needs to be outside or on the sofas. There's not really.
That's true. Well, there's 4 practice computers set up in there.
I'm just saying he probably hasn't.
Right, listen, okay, you're right. You're probably right. Just saying it's possible.
It's definitely possible, but I don't think it's realistic from what I've seen.
Oh!
Okay, there's the 16-3. Good shot from Juliano.
Yeah.
What are the ones she's been getting have been crisp headshots.
It's true. It's true. One more to best your prediction, Henry G.
Please.
Oh, mine was 16-5.
Yeah, that's probably very realistic.
That's actually, yeah, that's entirely possible. So Kenny looking to put his best foot forward, move into the playoffs. Means he can go home. Ooh, get an early night's sleep.
the
Through
tree.
the tree, yep.
Of course, why not?
That's how these coconuts got here. Kenny knocked them down for us.
The mystery of the coconuts has finally been solved.
Thank you.
8-3 now.
Thank you, Kenny. Oh, okay. Okay, Kenny. Why would you miss that?
Juliano needed to hit that as well.
Yeah. Oh,
Too smart. That's what I don't like about this map. Is like as soon as you spot them, there's just so many options. That even when you're the defense, you've been rumbled where you actually are. I'm not a big fan of that dynamic on the map, but Juliano does bounce back with the AWP shots and gets a 4th on the board there. So round number 14, and actually gets 2 in a row now. So this is actually getting kind of interesting. So it's not completely over as we might have thought.
I think the 5 might be out the window too.
Yeah, she's got a little momentum. That was close.
Oh, is she upstairs? Now this is where it gets tricky because you can actually duck your way all the way to the right side through, and then you will have no idea where the opposing player is. But I don't think Juliano had an idea either. So
10-5 will be the score in the first half here of the winner bracket of Group A. Not as one-sided as I thought. I thought when kennyS got rolling like that, it was going to be a brutal affair. But he actually did drop 5 rounds there. Juliano had some very nice shots to get 5 in total. Let's see if she can continue in the second half here. It's going to be his first kill. Give herself some confidence. See if she can find it.
Well, Kenny starts it. So what do you think? Is Natsu going to get his prediction?
Could very well.
I think she's going to get one more. That's the hunch I have.
There it is.
Well, you're not wrong.
Yeah.
13-6 now. kennyS, I'm pretty sure this map's over, guys.
Well,
I hate to say it, but
you're the realist. You always say that, Henry. I call you the pessimist, but
I hate to say it, but it is looking like it's going in only one way, and it's just
Jesus, she can't even get out of spawn right now. Kenny just keeps wrecking it.
Too fast. That's one of these guys he's famous for having such quick reactions. If you give him an inch, he will take a mile.
Kenny, or Juliano rather, trying to play this ladder, baited out. Showing a little bit of mechanic at the top of it. Kenny does get taken down, so tried to shoulder bait with the jump. Strafe jump. Juliano hits the shot.
That's the interesting bit about this map. That's the only position when you're stuck in the middle behind that pillar. You're kind of done for that point. There's no ladder to escape.
The leg shot and the head shot. Juliano. I say it's too little too late, but at least he's showing off some skill.
I think she'll take it.
Okay.
All right. All right, yeah. Overtime? Overtime's, as soon as I've said this, now it's over. Watch. Here we go. Switch to Kenny's perspective. Turbo mode engaged.
So he's stuck in that middle pillar again. So that's his position given away. I think he hit the shot there.
Just shoot.
Oh, okay. Kenny, what are you doing, mate?
What was that? Is that the Australians back?
I don't know.
There it is.
Well, finally, it's over. Kenny prevails.
Gets up like he was just waiting to do that for too long. But another good match from Juliano. She's not done, as you say. She'll play Shazam now to decide who will be the second man out of the group. Our first one into playoffs is kennyS.
If I'm Shazam, I'd be scared by now.
I agree.
Yeah.
She's got some fire in her.
Some moves.
Definitely.
It was even towards the end, though. It looked like kennyS was running away with that one, but she managed to get double figures on the AWP against Kenny. That's very impressive indeed. It is going to be a 2-0, but I don't think that paints the full picture here. She did great on the AKs, and the AWP wasn't too shabby either. So Shazam needs to be very careful going to
Yes, Shazam does. And Shazam on the AWP needs to be aware of the fact that she put up good numbers against Kenny. But he beat Kenny. He'll be confident of that.
Oh. There's also the one that was really, really tight. Could have really gone the way of Juliano as well. She was showing some promise, but Kenny, end of the day, just managing to itch it. She's got some good burst control going on.
Yeah, and like I said, she was actually quite dynamic this game with the rifles. She used all of them quite sparingly. AK headshots. She even had a Deagle one in there.
Yeah.
Kenny get it 16. Kenny got it, 16 to 13. And then the op map, yes, okay, it looked closer in the score in the end, but it was all Kenny. Let's be real.
Yeah, he was on 15-8 at one point. You know, it looked like we were just waiting for it to end, but she got some rounds back there, some serious work.
That's a nice shot.
Yeah, she had lots of like really crazy shots, like lots of like really tight angles with just the head spotted as well.
Yeah.
So that was pretty impressive. kennyS is so fast. This is the point he got caught on his middle pillar a few times. That's when Juliano was coming to life, and this is towards the end of it now. The final kill coming in for Kenny to finish things off. So 2-0 is going to be our first player going through to do the playoffs. That's kennyS.
That is kennyS, and that means of the $25,000 prize pool, he has guaranteed himself $12,500. That doesn't make sorry, $1,250. Yeah, put an extra zero in there. It's fine. Yeah, but that's not bad. And he's your favorite to win the whole thing. I'm still going with Zontaras.
I still keep him my boy.
Yeah,
yeah. I still feel like
it is early. Yet.
I think Shocks is also a contender.
Well, Shocks and Zontaras play each other, so we're gonna have a good match. That's in not this match, but the next. We're going to have an interview in a second. Surely Paula's going to do some work. But we've got Group B coming up, which also is the group of death. Happy's already gone home. Now we get Seized versus Jacob.
That's going to be a hell of a game. That's going to be like two players that are both equally as skilled as each other, showing some great form recently, especially Seized. He looked phenomenal for Navi in the recent couple of tournaments. So I'm looking very forward to seeing those guys go head-to-head, two titans in terms of raw skill. And Jacob, he's obviously been playing well this tournament. I haven't seen him go like sick yet. Like the level I can know he can play to, like the ceiling he has. When he's playing like that lights out performance, that's when he's really exciting. So hopefully see some of that magic come in and we see those guys really go at it and have a really close game.
Well, Paula does have an interview for us, finally ready to do his job. We'll send it over so he can do exactly that.
Thank you very much, Matt. Congratulations, Kenny, on making it to the playoffs.
Thank you very much. Yeah, I was really nervous before the game and watched the game, to be honest, because I had a lot to lose. But she would have deserved to win IMA because she was like really good in one tap. And even though it's not a shame to lose a girl because they are showing a really great level, I had pressure, to be honest, more than major final.
You said to me just before the interview started, you're like, the most nervous game of my life. You can't be serious about that, but were you really feeling the pressure?
I'm maybe too much when I'm saying this, but yeah, I felt the pressure, of course, because I saw the Kajan raked on Twitter, and I didn't want to be instead of him, you know? So I had pressure, but arrived on off map, I led the game, I was confident, I did some nice shots, so I knew I would win.
There was a period in that last map where you were exchanging AWP fire, where she killed you, and I think your friends translated it, and you said that she's really good, or something like that.
Yeah. I think I said something else.
Oh, okay. They were lying to make it sound. But what did you say? You can tell us. Don't worry, Kenny.
No, nothing mean. But I was a bit like frustrated because I wanted to make it over. I was leading 15-6, and I gave her some rounds, but she was fast, and I was jumping around. So she played good, but of course she didn't stand a chance on up map.
Oh, okay. So you're that confident with the AWP then? With her at this event or with everybody?
No, I'm confident with AWP overall, but in this map, no, not at all. I think I can lose against everyone. So I don't like the map.
Yeah, fair enough. So you mean the AWP map that we're playing on? You think it could have maybe been a bit of a different sort of styled AWP map?
This map is kind of different from my usual game style. It's being patient, holding lines, I mean, and I'm usually playing aggressive, I'm not missing shots, but be patient. It's really hard for me.
I've asked some of the others here, and I'm going to ask you the same. Who in this competition is your biggest rival? Who's most like? Who are you most frightened of if you had to push it to that level?
I think this kind of tournament is kind of random. But if I would predict someone I would be scared of, it would be Jackem and Flamey.
Okay, well, Flamey has been playing extremely well. He beat his teammate behind us, Seized, earlier, and I think he won his second game after that as well. Someone that we are going to see play shortly, that you just mentioned too, is Jackem. I think he's going to play Shox. Do you have an opinion on that matchup?
On Shock? Against Shock?
I think it's Shox versus Jackem coming up, if I'm not mistaken.
I have no idea.
No. Of course. Seized. Yeah, sorry. Misheard. Yeah, what do you think about this matchup?
I think it's going to be really tough, tight and tough. I think Jackem will win IM map, Seized will win op map, and Jackem will win pistol.
Okay, well, we will have to see. And so, Kenny, that's going to be it from us for now. Do you have any final words, being the first player making it to the playoffs?
Thank you for the interview. And thank you for the event, HTC and stuff. It's really great. It's something different, and we really have fun. And I would love to participate again in that kind of tournaments.
All right, well, congratulations again, and we will see you later on in the tournament.